Oh, sorry, it's a little hot in here. I just got in from walking downtown, and so now time for another episode of Brad Has Lunch. I've been meaning to get to this for quite a while. This has actually been out for like a month or two. If you've never had moonshine before, well, it's terrible. It's just awful. I've had it before. I believe there's Drunk Brian videos where you can see us doing that shit on there, and when you just look at if you've never had it, and you just look at this clear liquid in this mason jar, and then like 70s Hicksploitation stuff built around it, it's like, yeah, you can probably picture it in your head what that probably tastes like, and it should maybe go inside of a car. So naturally, let's put that shit on a fucking burger. So from the makers of the most American Thickburger, there is now, stuck in this bag, the Midnight Moonshine Burger that lives in its own little house. Look, there's a back door and everything. It's even got bacon peeking through it. This looks like the house that like a moonshine bootlegger on TV would live in. Here it is. You can get it in quarter pound, third pound, and half pound. Not sure which one this is. Guess it's the go-to one, because I just simply said, I'll take a large, thick Midnight Moonshine. It actually smells pretty good. Which means it doesn't smell like moonshine. This smells like something I could put in my body. This normally, when you would go and get a large value meal of this over at Hardee's or Carl's Jr., wherever it's called where you're from, here it's Hardee's, it normally comes with like a plastic mason jar, and I was honestly really looking forward to that. I was looking forward to that more than I was eating the actual sandwich. So I go up there and I order the large, and then I'm like, do you have any of those mason jars? She's like, no, we ran out. She says, don't worry, anxious people watching, I'm going to take a bite out of it eventually. Someone in the comments will write down, he eats it at this point, 15 minutes in. Like, we ran out of those. She goes, we had so many of them, and at first we couldn't get rid of them because no one was getting the moonshine burger. But then there must have been some moonshine resurgence or something, because then we sold a bunch of them. Man, I really wanted my jar. So this has onion straws, good. Bacon, good. Burger of varying weight. Alright, fine. And also what's called moonshine sauce. Let's get a good look right there. A moonshine sauce, which smells a lot like barbecue sauce. My nose isn't on fire. I don't smell the moonshine in here. Alright, it's kind of leaky on this end, so let's take a bite out of that part. It's good, and that makes me very suspicious, because I'm wondering if there's any moonshine in here at all. I can taste like a fair hint of that nice kerosene moonshine flavor. Very, very faint. Kind of like when you get like when you go to like a chain and get like a Jack Daniel's burger. It's not like it's gonna taste like someone just poured Jack Daniels on top of your burger. I honestly wish I did have a jar of moonshine here. Just dip, dip, dip. It's the Hardee's version of the Arby's French dip sandwich. Just dip that in fucking shine. I don't know what the commercials for this are like on TV. Are there people like bootlegging this sandwich and shit? There's a General Lee in there somewhere. I should have gotten said like, well, if you don't have any mason jars to give me, can I at least get a copy of like Dukes of Hazzard Season 1 or Moonrunners? They didn't have that, but that's okay. Thinking about it, I didn't like that show very much. I don't really want that on DVD. This is fine. It tastes like a barbecue burger with bacon and onion straws on it. If you didn't tell me that there was a moonshine sauce on here, I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, I can, I can really taste the car chase. Another bite, just in case the moonshine is more towards the middle. Very disappointed in myself, too. I meant to ask for the curly fries, but I got distracted thinking about the shine. I forgot to ask for the curly fries, so I just got regular fries, which are still very delicious. These are the things I think about and do during the day. Do I recommend the Midnight Moonshine Burger? If you're getting it out of curiosity's sake, you'll like it just fine. If you're getting it because it's like, oh man, it's going to taste like moonshine on top of a burger, first of all, what? Second of all, you might be a little bit disappointed. This combo was about $10. I don't know if it's worth that $10 combo or something from Hardee's. I remember liking the Most American Thickburger way more than I like this, even though the Most American Thickburger could have had way more cartoonish stuff on it. It was actually really, really delicious. This one, I'll totally finish it. I'll finish it just fine. Could definitely use a lot more redneck humor on it. So, I'm going to try doing I know I've been slacking a little bit on the Brad Tries videos. I'm going to try to get a lot more of these done throughout the weeks, and if you want early access to any of them, the Brad Tries videos go up on Patreon a week before the regular videos do. So, now time to go finish my lunch. Lunch drink! Later.